I just got back from the Armenian market. I picked up some wonderful ground beef that they call lule kebab. It's a ground beef that's already spiced, and it gets put on these skewers that originally in Persia were used by soldiers to grill the meat over an open flame. So I got my meat here. I got some great vegetables over here. Armenian markets have really good prices on vegetables, and they're nice quality. It's a nice eggplant. I got a cucumber, white onion, some tomatoes, red and green bell pepper, poblano chili, Anaheim chili, a yellow chili, and some garlic. This is a flatbread that they call pide. And if you ever get Turkish food or even Greek food, gyros, or gyros as they call it, is half a pide. I'm going to start off with prepping this meat and the skewers. So like I said earlier, these resemble kind of like what the swords were. Of course they had different looking swords, but these are the ones you get at the market now. See how this rolls to like a sausage without the casing? And now you press it in there and kind of fold it around that sword. Like I said, that's where the gloves come in handy. Alright, so we're making these Middle Eastern shish kebabs. They're called lule kebab. They come out of Persia originally, so you'll find them in they're Lebanese, they're Armenian. A lot of cultures in the Middle East do this preparation. I got some hot peppers, I got the eggplant, cucumbers going in the yogurt, the bell peppers, tomatoes, everything is going on the grill. I'm just going to have some olive oil and salt and pepper on that, real simple. I'm using this fire pit. It's an outdoor fire pit. You can just put any kind of firewood in there, hardwood firewood preferably. I'm using a really fast solution to ignite this baby. Charcoal lighter. Let's do some eggplant. I got a really nice eggplant here. I think I'm going to do this slices. Slice that baby up. Who moved my trash can? Does that happen on TV? Trash cans just move. Oops. I'm doing like half-inch thick slices. Just going to drizzle some olive oil on them, a little salt and pepper, and throw them on the fire. So these guys I'm going to put in here. Put my vegetables in there. Olive oil. I guess you can't see it like that. Let's see. So I got the squeeze bottle with some extra virgin olive oil. It's just much easier to dose it. A little sea salt. I used to use kosher salt, but the sea salt just has so much more flavor. A little black pepper. So the bell peppers are going to get the same treatment as everything else in this bowl. olive oil, a little bit of salt, my tomatoes. I think I'm going to just cut them in half and give them a little bit of fire on the inside. So right now I'm going to take this bread and show you how nice that stuff is. Pita bread. I used to live in Berlin, Germany, and you could buy that stuff on every corner, freshly baked. Look at this. So I'm just probably gonna cut them in quarters. We got bread here. See, you can't see it now, but once you toast them, you just slice them open and fill that pocket with your meat or vegetables. All right, now it's time to do my cucumber sauce. The cucumber sauce is yogurt based. It's getting yogurt, garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper. I got some fresh parsley I'm going to throw in there. Clean up while you go. Clean up while you go. There you go. Cut the ends off. So there's a lot of different cucumbers. There's Persian, there's Japanese. This is just a regular standard English cucumber that you find at every market. I'm going to cut this in half, and some people take the seeds out. I actually like to use them because they add a little bit more texture. So I'm just going to roughly chop these up and throw them in the blender with my yogurt. And here we go with the yogurt. Let's get that yogurt. This yogurt is actually from the same market. It's $2.50, 2 pounds. Delicious yogurt. See, this yogurt is really nice and firm. This stuff is great. Has a lot of flavor too, compared to regular American yogurt. So fill some of that in there. There you go. So far I got 3 cups of yogurt in there. Cucumber, a little bit of cucumber, and the trick with the yogurt is, since it's still pretty firm, you throw it in the blender, turn the blender on to make it more liquid. And if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. All right. Adding some more olive oil. And what I'm going to have to do is kind of stuff it in there and get that yogurt liquid. Let's see. And see, the cucumber has a lot of water inside. That's why I didn't take the seeds out, because they contain all the water. And that's what I want in here. See, now it's starting to catch up, become more liquid. I'm adding more and more of the cucumber. How about a clove of garlic for right now? Okay, so I got yogurt in here, cucumber, garlic, some olive oil. I just added a little salt and pepper. Now, this is what I got my parsley for too. And go. That's your cucumber dressing right there. That stuff is beautiful. All right, that fire is nice and high now. I'm going to start putting these bad boys on there. Let's go. On the fire. This is crazy. See how these fit perfectly on that thing? That fire pit is just made for our shish kebabs. They might start burning, and I might have to turn them off for a minute because I just put more firewood on there. My firewood was kind of getting a little low since I was doing all this prep work. But I'm just going to sit here and watch these guys. And if they get a little bit too hot, I'll take them off again, let the fire cool down, put them back on. It's not going to hurt anybody. All right, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to grab a beer out of that fridge. Let's see what we got. Because that's the cool thing about this. You just sit down and pop open a cold one. Let's see. Hear those flames? Ha! Ah. Cheers. Time to put the vegetables on the grill. Let's see, we got a nice bell pepper. Nice bell peppers. Oh, a whole onion. Why not? Let's put a whole onion on there. More peppers. Actually, I want to make some room. So I got more stuff. Put that on there. Got these eggplants. Put the eggplants on the outside maybe. Keep them cool. Put some tomatoes on there. Let them grill up nicely. A little bit more eggplant. A little bit more tomato. Good for now. So I want to get some nice grill marks on all these products. Oh, here we go. Zucchini. The eggplant actually is getting a little bit of grill mark, not really enough. Open flame is kind of hard to handle. I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil on there just so it doesn't dry out that butt. Okay. Anaheim's, oh, nice and blistered. Poblano, a little bit hotter, hopefully. It's always a gamble. You never really know what you end up with. See, the yellow one is nice and blistered. That's what I want. That looks really good. See that? Check the tomatoes. Yep, those are nice. Flip them over. See what those onions are saying. I could use a little bit more olive oil in there. Of course, that's going to drip into the fire right now, but that's all right. So I just grilled a few of these quarters of the pita bread with nice grill marks on each side. And I got to cut them open so we can fill them. So while the outside is nice and crunchy and the inside is still moist and warm, I'm taking that chance to cut them open. So now we got a nice pocket, and when we're ready, we're going to fill these up with our meat, our vegetables, and then drizzle that yogurt sauce over it. It's going to be amazing. This is kind of just a half onion, enough olive oil inside, a little bit of salt and pepper, and just let it sit on there and kind of caramelize and fall apart. This is going to be so good. Onions off. Tomatoes are done. These peppers are done. Nice and charred. These peppers are getting there. Oh, that's good. Look at this guy. Beautiful. So these are ready. My eggplant might need a little bit of flipping. I want to let these cool for a minute. The peppers are just right off the grill, a little bit too hot. Anyhow, once these guys are done, I'm going to put the meat back on the fire and let it heat up for the last minute. And then I'm going to take that, a pita, put the meat inside, put the vegetables on there, and drizzle that yogurt sauce on there. All right, so this was a fun night of cooking. some really delicious food that you don't get every day. If you don't mind, I'm going to whip one up for myself right now. I'm going to grab a pita, put some peppers in there, a little bit of red bell pepper, a little bit of this one, a little bit of onion, and some of this stuff here. I'm just going to twist it right off. See, it comes right off, cut it in half, place that in here, put another little tomato on there, and this might not be the right spoon, but this cucumber sauce is really good, all over the place. So I'm going to drizzle that in here, set that down again, and here we go. Y'all sit down and eat now. Nice. This is it. Go get your food. Delicious.